This is Radix. So Radix is a new rooting stimulator that's now on the market in the US. And even though it's just new to the market here in the US, it's actually been in use in Canada for a while now. It's actually manufactured by a nutrient and fertilizer manufacturer up in Canada, and specifically one who works with some of the largest, medicinal growing operations, including the ones that are hundreds of thousands of square feet, hundreds of acres, and they all have custom blends for their nutrient mixes. So this is a rooting stimulator that's made for some of them up there, but now is bottled and brought back down to the US. So what Radix is basically, it's kind of a mixture of a lot of these really good rooting stimulators out there, piecing together a lot of the components, and then honestly adding a little bit of humic and fulvic acids, which really just help increase nutrient absorption. So we ended up trying it out. We ended up bringing some in, and we tried it out with our staff, and we also gave it out to about 10 of commercial grow facilities that are customers of ours who wanted to try out a new rooting stimulator. So the testing has showed us that this is honestly, it's a great performing rooting stimulator for the money, because a lot of people out there are using rooting stimulators, which honestly, they work extremely well. I mean, I am really big fans of ones out there like Roots Accelerator, which I have really high regard for. But sometimes it's just breaking the bank a little bit. So where, if you're comparing like MSRP for products like that, this product's coming in at about 60% less. So it's quite a bit less for you to be able to make sure that, all your cuttings are taking very well. I mean, most of the people that were using it when we tried this out, both our staff and other commercial growing operations, is when you're taking new clones, putting them in a rapid rooter or any peat plug, an IHOR plug, or putting them in Grodan. And all you do really is use about 0.5 mils per gallon, so 0.5 milliliters per gallon, which is a very small amount. And you can just soak your cube in there and then propagate from that. So you can also use it through veg and up to about 4 weeks into flower. And at that, you're using usually about 1 mil a gallon, maybe 1.5, depending on the usage. Basically, what style of growing you're in versus, kind of hydroponic versus whether you're growing in peat or soil. So the cool thing about this product is it is pretty natural. You'll notice it when you get it and you open it. Would I say it smells the best? Probably not. But is it effective? Yes, definitely is effective. So you can use it in drip lines. You can use it in hydroponic systems, DWC. You can do it straight into cocoa. So it's a very versatile product. And I think, it's going to end up becoming a really popular product here over the coming years. And you can actually check it out. It's in Cannacrib's episode 5 in Honeydew Farms. They're using it for propagation there. Most nutrients out there are honestly a little bit of a black box when it comes to ingredients. One of the cool things is on the Radix product page on Growers House, you can see a list of all the primary ingredients just in a sheet that's right on the product page. So it's very transparent. You understand exactly what's growing into your plants. And also there, you can download the materials safety data sheet, the MSDS sheet, which I know is very important for a lot of commercial growers out there, and even the curious hobbyist. So lastly, this nutrient was designed so that it could be grown from medicinal crops, which means it's very clean in terms of making sure it's going to pass all state testing. So whether you're in a state like Massachusetts, or Washington or Oregon or different states like that, they have very high standards for nutrients, and this was designed to make sure it passes all testing for those. That's it for Radix. I hope if you're interested and you want to try a new rooting stimulator out, you give Radix a shot. But otherwise, I'm also really curious and interested. What is your favorite rooting stimulator? Please put it in the comments below. And other than that, please like and subscribe. Happy growing.